Hi guys, welcome back to the Resonator. Today I'm going to make an epoxy mushroom jar. I don't know if you can see that on camera because my bowl with my resin is sitting here quite high. So I'm going to make it quite transparent, so I want to avoid bubbles. So I'm mixing my resin in a bath of hot water, so you just need to be really careful not to get any water in. So the resin that I'm using for this project is a powder epoxy resin 1-1, and I'm mixing a little bit more than I would normally need because I've got another little project on the side that I want to do. So I'm mixing 300 mils, so that's 150 of each part. And then I'm going to split it out and add some colour and some glitter. So as always, when you're mixing epoxy resin or any resin, make sure that you're using appropriate PPE, so gloves, mask, respirator and aprons. Links to all of those are in the description below. And I'm going to mix this slowly, scraping the sides and the bottom to make sure everything is incorporated. And I'm going to mix this for 4 minutes, nice and slowly, because I don't want to introduce bubbles. So I'm going to mix this for 4 minutes and then I'm going to come back to you. So I've got my resin all nicely mixed now, and I've split it out 150. I've just poured some out of the main cup into another cup, so I've got 150 in each, and I'm going to add my colours. Now the colours I want to do these are green and purple, so I've chosen a couple of Let's Resin alcohol inks from the I think it's the 26 box, and that's dark indigo and purple. And I'm going to add some purple glitter into those. And out of the same set, I've chosen turquoise and green, and I'm also going to add some green glitter into that. So let's move these out of the way for a minute, because we all know how accident prone I am. And let's start mixing some colours. Now I want to be able to see plenty of colour, but I do still, these will be quite opaque, not opaque, sorry, transparent. So let's give it a mix. Now don't forget, if your resin is quite deep, your colour will look dark. If you're pouring it into something shallow, it'll look quite light. So if you want a darker colour, you need to add more of your ink. Let's give that. And a good way to see if it's mixed in or not is to lift your stick out and see if there's streaks of colour on it. So I'm going to add a little bit of the dark indigo, not too much though. That's made it go a little bit bluey. Might have to go back in with some more of purple. Also a good way to see how transparent your colour is going to be is pop it on something white. So I'm just going to drizzle a tiny bit. I don't know whether you can see that. That's quite a good indicator of how dark your colour is, and also what colour, you know, what the colour is going to turn out like. I'm going to go in with a little bit more purple. scrape the sides as well, because it does sort of move out to the sides and coat the inside of the cup. Okay, time to add some glitter. This is more like a purple gold. I don't know if you can see that. These I just bought from Amazon, I think. I'll put, again, the link will be in the description. Oh, that's quite hologrammy actually. Oh, I like that. Let's put a little bit more of the purple in, but I think I'll probably go in with some more of that other one. That's well nice. This is a nice fine glitter. Now, while I'm doing this, I'm sitting here trying to decide which way around I want to do it, whether I want to put the purple in the jar, or the purple, or make a purple lid, or do it the other way around with the green, but we'll see. Oh, that's really nice. A little tiny bit more of this one, and then I think I should leave the glitter. I know some people say there's never too much glitter, but I guess it's personal preference. So this jar I'm actually making for a really good friend of mine called Kira. I've known her now for a lot of years, probably over, well, must easily be over 10 years. And they're a really wonderful person. And they're also really into mushrooms, which is why I'm like, oh, I know, I'm going to make them a mushroom jar. I love that. That's really cool. That gold, purple gold glitter's awesome. Very galaxy-like. Okay, let's just give my gloves a wipe and we'll move on to the green. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a bit of turquoise first. Let's go in with some green. Definitely need some more turquoise. And I think what I might do with this as well, because it's a jar, it's a pot, so it's hollow in the middle, is I'm going to put some lights in this, but we'll see what it's like when it's demolded. That green's still quite streaky. I'm just going to test. I don't think it's anywhere near dark enough. No, definitely not. So back in with some turquoise. Test the colour again. A little bit darker. Okay, let's go in with some glitter and see what that does to it. love seeing what the glitter does when it hits the surface of the resin. It looks awesome. Pretty, but not near enough glitter. See what this one's looking like. I think we'll put some more glitter in that. And I don't know whether you just saw that on camera, but I've just knocked over my green glitter. Of course I did. It's me. If there wasn't a disaster, you'd wonder if you'd even come to the right channel. Okay, I think I've decided that I'm going to do the lid in the purple. Okay, let's move everything back and we'll get ready for the pour. So I'm going to pour the green base first. Let's take my stick out. Give it a wipe. So I'm just going to pour really slowly. I don't want bubbles if I can help it, but you know, it's full of glitter. As long as there's no bubbles big enough to leave holes, I won't mind. I wonder if I should have put a bit of white in some and added sort of a cloudy effect at the bottom. Well, maybe I'll do that next time. Pouring slowly and moving it around. Right, now we're at the top. That last bit reached the top quite quickly. Just make sure that the base is going to be thick enough, so I'm going to add it very, very slowly. Oh, well done, Jules. Okay, so that's my green. Now I'm going to give it a little manoeuvre around. I'm going to gently turn it just to see if I've got any bubbles. I don't think I do, but have I got any micro brushes anywhere? Surely I haven't used all my micro brushes. Oh no, there's one. They're hiding. I'm going to get a micro brush in there if I can get one out, and just make sure that I've got no bubbles hiding anywhere. Just very slowly, because I don't want to tip any of the resin out. Can't see any bubbles, so that's good. So I'm just going to move that back, let that settle. I may need to top it up a little bit at the top in a second, but let's get our lid poured. Okay, let's go. Oh, I love that colour, and that glitter's awesome. I hope that the glitter's fine enough that it stays suspended in the resin and doesn't decide to sink to the bottom. We'll see though. Before I fill that up too far, I'm just going to have a little check around, make sure, have a little squidge, make sure there's no bubbles around the edges. Just go in with my micro brush. And then finish pouring. There we are. Tiny little bit of purple left. Okay, I can't see any bubbles anywhere. Fingers crossed that there isn't, because if there's bubbles in it, I don't want to give it as a gift. Okay, so I will come back to you in 24 hours when this should be cured and we get to demold it. So it's the next day and these are ready to come out. No idea how easy or difficult they're going to be to get out, but I guess if they're difficult, we'll all have another laugh at me trying to get them out. So I'm going to start this off all the way around. Let's try it that way. Oh, that's better. Pushing it out rather than trying to pull it out is probably better. There we go. It's just the moulds. Oh, no, don't go back. There we go. There we go. So this is the pot. Oh, wow. I'm really pleased with that. I've got no bubbles. The glitter's stayed suspended. Oh, wow. I absolutely love that. I really, really hope my lights fit in it now, though. Yep, perfect. And they won't rattle around, even better. Okay. So let's move on to the lid. This one I haven't already started off. Oh, God. Okay, I've got a little tool here that I might be able to get underneath to start it off. I think this is going to have to be a without gloves job because I can't get a grip. Story of my life. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, right. So right there. Right there. I've managed to loosen it a little bit. If I can just... Just need to be able to get enough to grip it. Oh my God. I knew this one was going to give me a problem. I knew it. Let's loosen it around here as well. Oh, now we're cooking. Okay. I'm terrified to let this go in case it all goes back. Oh, like that. Right. Keep my thumb in there. Oh, blimey. There we go. Oh, look at that. Wow. Do they fit? Yes, they fit. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm so happy with that. And I really hope Kira likes it too. Right, so there are spots on this. This is where I need to put my gloves back on. And rather than turn those back inside out, I'm just going to get a new pair. Because I want to do something with these spots. So I thought that because the Fantasy Forest logo, which is the festival that we've just volunteered at, is the purple and the green, hence the reason why I've made this the purple and the green, that I would do the spots in silver, which is the other colour on the logo. So let's just start that off. And let's see what it looks like if I colour one in. I like that. That's cool. I love these pens. These are J. Diction high gloss chrome markers, and they come out really shiny, as you can see. I'm going to bring this up to the camera. Hopefully you're in focus. So yeah, so I'm going to go around and I'm going to do all the rest of these spots in this, and then I will come back and show you at the end. So here's the finished jar. The spots are still a little bit wet, so I'm not going to take, well, if I'm careful I can take the lid off. There you go. I'll just turn that around so you can see the spots. So the pen that I used for that is a J. Diction chrome marker. They are fantastic. And the spots, yeah, the chrome is really shiny. So let's pop that back down. So the last thing that I'm going to do with this very carefully, because like I say, the spots are still wet, is whatever I've done with it, covered it over with my old gloves, is pop in. These are just bottle lights that I had knocking about, but I just thought it would look really cool to have it lit up like a little night light. And there we have it, the finished toadstool. I am so happy with it. The only thing that I would change is maybe next time I would put less purple ink in the lid, in the roof, so that would be a little bit more transparent and the light would show through that as well. But other than that, I am absolutely thrilled with it, and I really hope my friend Kira likes it too. So as always, thank you everyone for all the likes and subscribes. If you like what I've done here, please hit subscribe and hit that like button. It's one little click and it helps me out loads. Links to everything that I use for all my projects are in the description. Thanks for everyone that's bought from my Etsy shop and bought me coffees. The links to that are also in the description. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.